What if the secret to success was simply to keep showing up every single day? Consistency and integrity are very, very important when it comes to your professional career and your personal life, because nobody wants to be friends with someone who doesn't keep their word or doesn't show up when they say they're going to. Consistency is of utmost importance if you want to make a large impact in your life. What do I mean by this? When it comes to moving the needle forward, you have a choice every single day of your life whether you are getting closer or further from your goals. Every single day you have a choice. So what are you choosing today? And what are you letting get in your way? These are some questions you should start asking, or you're going to be in the same spot forever. So maintaining consistency is a challenge if you're not used to it. You know, humans are very similar to electrons. We take the path of least resistance. So say you want to maintain a consistent gym routine, for example. Maybe you want to go to the gym 3 or 4 times a week. Well, to start with that consistency, really what you need to do is you need to start doing it and removing the friction. So think about growing a new habit, right? So if you go look at Atomic Habits, for example, by James Clear, the way to grow new habits is to reduce the friction until it's easier to do the thing than to not do the thing. And similarly, to stop habits, you need to increase the friction. The same thing applies to consistency. So the challenge is you need to make it so you have so much momentum to continue to do the things that you know you need to do that it's easier to do the things. It's easier to keep showing up. In your professional career, you really want this. Because if you don't act like this, if you don't act consistently at work, people are going to not want to be around you. Because being congruent with what you're doing and what you're saying, how you're acting, all these things, all of these consistencies, pun intended, are going to make you not come off as a well-calibrated person. So you really need to make sure that you are being consistent in your words, in your actions, the way you show up, the way you hold yourself. All of these different things, you need to be acting consistently every day, because that's what's going to let you push that needle forward and get either closer to your goals or further from your goals. You have a choice every single day. So when it comes to things that are pulling you away from acting consistently, maybe you have distractions, maybe you are sedating yourself in some way. Whatever it is, you need to start having more self-awareness so you can start to see those things. Because as you start to see them, now you can start to regulate them better. And when you can start to regulate them better, now you're going to start building the motivation, which leads into the discipline, which is right there with consistency. So you have the discipline to act consistently and push towards your goals every single day. If you don't have goals yet, why not? You don't have to write your goals in stone, but you should have some sort of goal that you're working towards. Otherwise, you're just kind of walking around and what are we doing here? Really. I definitely have seen some people out in the real world that I swear it's like a Thanos snap where it's just been probably 20 or 30 years and where it's like, wow, this has been a while. Geez, this is kind of nuts. And this is why you need to pay attention every day. You need to pay attention to yourself, you need to pay attention to the group around you, and need to be acting consistently. What sort of things have been pulling you off your path recently? You should drop a comment down below, because I know for me, it's letting work get to me from time to time, where I really should have just taken some action and gotten things out in the open and let the group help me with it. So I internalized things and it really didn't help me at all. So next time I'm going to do better. I took something away from this and I will consistently do better when things like this arise in the future. Speaking of consistency, you should keep going with the emotional intelligence playlist I've got for you up here. Or if you're ready to kick on into social intelligence, or SQ, I got a playlist for you right down here. Or you can keep doing what you're doing and consistently getting the results that you've been getting.